My name is Richard Willett, and my script is The Flid Show. I wrote it first as a stage play, and it's about an adult survivor of thalidomide, a drug that was given to pregnant women in the early 1960s and was found to cause an epidemic of births around the world of malformed babies, particularly, most strikingly, born with flipper-like limbs. The drug was never sold in the United States. It was kept off the market here. So my script takes place in London, and my hero Duncan he was in his 40s in the stage play, and he's a very handsome man, works as a nightclub singer, but he has short arms. And as a result of that, he believes he'll never find love, but then he encounters a pretty young American doctor who has intimacy issues of her own. Her wounding is more internal. And in order to win her over, Duncan is forced to confront his past, which he's never really come to terms with, the drug and the impact that it had on his life and on his family. The stage play was produced in New York twice, in 2003 and 2005. I then did a screenplay adaptation of it, which has been optioned twice. Once funding fell through, and the second producer took it to HBO, and there was interest for a while, but then that also didn't materialize, and that was as far as she went with it. The script was in the top 50 of the Nickel Fellowship competition 2 years ago. It's also been a quarter-finalist in the Nickel and in the top 10% in 2 other years. It is second rounded in the Austin Film Festival competition 4 times. It's got a shot in the arm last year because it was done in New York on stage with an actor named Matt Fraser in the lead, an extraordinary actor who was in fact born with short arms because his mother took the drug thalidomide. And Matt became something of a sensation last season when he was on American Horror Story Freak Show. I think they hired him initially just to sort of be background color as one of the freaks, but he's such a talented actor, probably the best actor I've ever worked with. And he's so charismatic and so photogenic that they ended up expanding his role, and he ended up in a love triangle with Jessica Lange and Grace Gummer. And so he's been getting a lot of attention on his own, and so that's brought attention to this project because he's uniquely qualified to play the lead part. I entered it in Scriptapalooza because it's become so difficult to get anything read in Hollywood. And what I liked about Scriptapalooza was that the competition is judged from all the way through by industry professionals, people working in the industry, not just readers. And then it ended up being a runner-up. It was in the top 13 out of, I think, 3,500 scripts. And the top scripts Scriptapalooza promotes for a year afterwards. So I'm just trying to do anything that I can to get the script in front of people. Once people read my work, they tend to like it, but it's hard to get it read. So that's what brought me to Scriptapalooza, and I'm glad I'm here. It also just, finally, it was not my first script. It was the 4th screenplay that I wrote, and I think I'm now working on my 10th. So thank you.